Hello and welcome. Today is, hold on, June 3rd, 2025, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Shillo Q. I'm a Shilloid's Quaintly Rebrand Guide to the Underworld. And thank you so much for stopping by, everyone, or anyone who's here already. Hello, Foxy and Drone. Good evening from over here. Not good morning, but I appreciate it anyway. Thank you for the lurk, DBS Zeno and Catchy Kochu. And what did you do? Yeah, I accidentally started the stream slightly early, so I was just like, oh crap. But then I realized I forgot to fill up my water, so I went to go do that. So anyway, hot mess. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. My day started off very weird. Let's just say I had a very unfortunate situation with my air conditioner, and I had to get a new one. So there you go. Hello, Aminiphis. Well, it's chat. Hello, you read your cursed. Excited much? Oh, a little bit. I think some of the trailers today seem kind of interesting, so I'm looking forward to that. So today we're gonna look at Shrine's Legacy, Troublemaker 2, Beyond Dream, Nanomon Virtual Pet, Tic Tac 12 o'clock, Galactic Glitch, Medieval Crafter Blacksmith, Rue Valley, Somber Echoes, Union of Gnomes, Tiny Bookshop, Kabuto Park Trailer. Let's see. I think it's just Kabuto Park. Odd Sparks and Automation Adventure, Kohlrabi Starship, Copycat, Cattle Country, Ion 2. I think it's Ion, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if it's Aeon or Ion. I'm gonna go with Ion. Ion 2. The Drifter. Wait. Which one is the real one? I think this is the real one. I saw two different ones that confused me because it was like two separate games, but I think this one wasn't it. And I was kind of like scrolling through and I was like, I don't think this is it because the title wasn't right. Anyway, pretty sure it's this one. I think this is the trailer because this came out 5 days ago. Let's see. Dice Legends, Life Below, and Raiders of Blackvale. So we have a little bit of a list here. Let's see. It's like 20 trailers today. So we have quite a few to go through, but we don't have any that are like super long or anything like that. So we are not watching the new Witcher 4 tech demo. Honestly, I kind of don't care. Like I know it sounds like fucked up, right? But I just kind of like like, for me, The Witcher is like, and maybe it's just me, but like, I don't know. Like, yeah, like, I just, like, that whole series, like, I really don't, I don't know. It just doesn't really pique my interest as much as I initially thought, and I was kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, but there's quite a few of them. Blacksmithing, that's my hobby. Do you really, are you really a blacksmith IRL? Let's see. I barely played Witcher, was more into Skyrim. Yeah, from the Unreal Engine demo. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, so we have quite the list here. I just picked like whatever stood out to me, I guess, and then we just kind of, you know, I guess we'll go through. But yeah, today is a pretty crazy day for me. I literally you know what? I'll start off with a story. Okay, I don't usually start Trailer Tuesday with a story, but I can't like not tell the story. So today, I was in my room, minding my own business, when suddenly I smelled a smelly smell. You know, a smell that smelled smelly. Very sus. I was like, what the hell is that? Right? So I'm looking around. I'm like, what is this smell? It smelled like, it basically kind of smelled like a nail polish remover. it was really strong all of a sudden. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm looking around, right? I'm like, what is this smell? What's going on, right? I'm looking around like, did something spill? I don't have any nail polish remover in my room or anything. So I'm like, I don't understand. You know, I go outside because I'm like, oh, maybe they're like, you know, doing something outside. Maybe they're spraying some shit outside and it came through the window. That was my first thought. So I walked outside. I looked outside. Didn't see anyone out there. Didn't see any like clues. And I was confused, right? So I was like, I don't understand. So I go back into my apartment, and when I smelled it, I was like, something ain't right here. So I turned off the AC because I thought, okay, I think it's coming from the AC. So I turned off the AC, and when I turned it off, the smell got worse. And I was like, what? Like, it was just, I mean, it was like suffocating. It was so bad. And I mean, it was like, I might as well have just walked into a nail salon. It was that bad. It was like disgusting. Like, I was like, what the hell is going on? Right. So I ended up having to open up all the windows and open up the, you know, I had to basically open up the windows and everything, let the air out, let everything air out. And I was like sweating for most of the day because it's hot here. So I'm just like, damn. But yeah, so I guess something was wrong with my AC and we had to get a new one. So that's $150 down the drain. Yay. Fuck. I feel like every time I get like a little bit ahead, some stupid shit happens and it just puts me right back where I was, you know? Like, even if I get like a couple dollars here or there, yeah, the smell is gone now. It was definitely the AC. I think, so I looked it up on Google and it said something about like, I guess the refrigerant or whatever could be leaking. And I was like, oh, that's maybe what it is. So yeah, I just kind of got rid of the whole thing. It was too much of a hazard. And I was just like, fuck this, I'm done. So yeah, that happened. Not fun at all. Let's see, to get the AC fixed in my house would be about $6K, $150 is a bargain. Is it like central air? Is that why it'd be 6K? Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Oh my god. $150 is not a bargain. Okay. In hindsight, it's probably the cheapest AC you could possibly get, other than maybe a free one. Yeah, I know. You know, so the thing is, the whole thing about like me not poisoning myself in my sleep, I was surprised too, because usually at that time in the morning, I'm asleep. But I happened to be up because I had some specific things I had to do today, and I just happened to be up, and I was like, what the hell is that? It was disgusting. Like, it was just, I mean, guys, had I been sleeping, I could be in the hospital right now, straight up. Like, I could have been poisoned. Like, if I were sleeping when that happened and I didn't wake up to notice that there was something wrong, I could have been potentially poisoned today. So that was fun. I'm glad I'm fine too. I was like, what the fuck? Because like, it just randomly happened. Like, I was chilling, everything was fine, and all of a sudden, weird smell. I'm like, ah! So, not happy about that. $150 down the drain. It sounds trivial maybe, but that's still a lot of money. At least for me, that's a lot of money. So I'm just kind of like screaming internally, but that's fine. As long as I'm alive. And also, thank you for the head pat. Eloquent sarcasm. Let's see, 150 for your safety. Yeah, basically, safety and peace of mind. Fuck that, I'm not about to die in my sleep just because of the AC about to smell like freaking a nail salon. Jesus Christ. Like, imagine like what, so for any, okay, let me start over. I've been to a nail salon before, but I've never gotten my nails done. Like, I'm not like I don't go get my nails done or anything like that, right? But when you go into a nail salon, like, the smell is just overwhelming. Imagine the smell of a nail salon in a really small room. Insane. Trailer Tuesday almost got canceled. Well, Trailer Tuesday almost got canceled permanently. Kachi got you, damn. Sholo almost got canceled. You're not wrong. I mean, I just can't believe it. I was like, holy shit, that could have killed me. Maybe. I don't know. But let's just say I'm breathing fine now. I feel good. I feel fine, right? Not having any residual problems. But had I been inhaling that for a long period of time, I might be in the hospital right now. Like, I would have been in the hospital if I survived it. The problem with that is that it's not just me I have to worry about. There's smaller people I need to worry about. And because of that, that's even more of a concern. Nurgle cursed your AC? What? Thank you for the headpat, Minifist. Says it didn't kill you. Did it make you stronger? Yes, yes it did. I can feel the strength coursing through my body. I don't know. Maybe that's not strength at all. I'm not sure. maybe I'm just itchy. I don't know. Well, I'm not itchy, but I felt something on my leg just now. So because I had so this is another thing too. Because I had to have the windows open, I let all these like flies and mosquitoes in, and they've been biting the shit out of me, and I hate it. Fucked me up. Shiloh can eat nail polish now. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate. You read your curse. Appreciate it. Thank you for the stretch, epic as ever. Oh, that stretch was good. Nurgle is the god of disease and Rod and Warhammer 40k. New superpower unlocked. Yeah, right. Look, just because I'm undead doesn't mean I can't die again, okay? I'm not... There are some limits to immortality, guys, okay? There's limits! There's restrictions on immortality. By the way, I forgot, or I actually missed it yesterday, but I noticed that Isekai Dude reached a 3-stream streak. I want to do a round of applause for them, but I don't think they're here yet, so I'm gonna wait, and if they show up, remind me, okay? Remind me, just like type like do the thing in chat, and then I'll remember, okay? Just say do the thing. Hello, Majin Droid Rinsu, welcome to the chat. New superpower unlocked. Yeah, I still can't believe that happened. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, holy shit, I could have died today. That's crazy. Like, I was like, damn. Like, like it just occurred to me. I was like, that's one hell of a way to die. And you know, the thing is, like, it's just like so crazy because I don't know. Hopefully I don't have any like brain damage or anything. I mean, I don't have many brain cells left, so if that happens, I might like forget how to breathe or something. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm being like half serious, but you know, get the thing. Yeah, just say like, you know, do the thing or get the thing or whatever, and I'll remember when. But it has to be when Isekai Dude gets to the chat. If they show up today, you have to remind me, because otherwise I'll forget and I'll feel bad because I missed a stream streak. So I have to make sure. Okay. The last 3 hanging on for dear life. Any more brain damage? You mean? Jeez. Well, I don't know. I'm on the edge here. I feel like, you know, I tell people this all the time. I feel like I have 2 brain cells and they're fighting each other. You know, one of them wants to function and the other one's like, just let me go. Just let me die. Damn it. Let me go. It is my time. Let Hades take me away. No, it's not that serious. But you know, in all seriousness, we'll go. I still can't believe that shit. But you know, we'll start looking at the trailers. I know that's why you guys are here. We have quite a few to get through today, so let's see what we get through. So we have Shrine's Legacy is the first one here. By the way, I didn't put them in any particular order. I just kind of opened them up and just left it like that. Usually I put them in order from like newest to oldest. I just didn't have time. I was too busy dealing with air conditioner. So there you go. One is like, let me sleep 5 more minutes. More like 5 more centuries. Yeah, right. Okay, here we go. Check out the demo launch trailer for Shrine's Legacy, an RPG developed by Positive Concept Games. That's one hell of a name. Players will explore a vast overworld while fighting in real-time battles using robust combat and equipment RPG system to evolve puzzles, learn spells, and more. Shrine's Legacy is coming soon to PC Steam with a demo available now. All right, let's check it out. There's a lot going on here. I feel, is this like co-op or something? Like, is this like a co-op game, or is this like 2-player or something? Or is it like one person with a party of 2? I'm curious. Also, there's a lot of puzzles and stuff here. Let's see. This person said, "Where is the great beast that people have been going on about?" A sand hydra? Wow. You know, this one kind of reminds me a little bit. There was this game that a friend of mine played a while ago. I think it was called, like, I think it was like Dark Cloud 2 or something like that. It kind of reminds me of this. Or this reminds me of that game a little bit. I haven't played it, but, you know. Let's see, funny how we have new Unreal Engine and 4K monitors, but retro games are everywhere. You know, you have a point there, Eloquent. That is kind of weird, isn't it? Let's see. Hopefully we see a spider in one of these. I love spider and snake. I like snakes, not spiders. Please don't wish that. I'm gonna not my thing, but looks nice. Yeah. I feel like for me too, like, I like that there's like puzzles and stuff. There seems to be like a lot of dungeon stuff. I feel like this is more of like a dungeon crawler kind of game, right? Like there's just, I mean, almost all of it's like just dungeons from what it looks like. Dungeons, bosses, and then you have like the mine cart, which is kind of cool. Dungeons and bosses, you know. So I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if I would play it though. Not my flavor, not my cup of tea. Sorry, I don't like tea that much. Not my I'm not a tea person. Not my cup of chocolate. My hot chocolate. Let's see. I mean, they are easy to make for one person. Apparently many people like them. These kind of games were big when I was young. Yes, I can definitely see that being the case. There's also well, I guess you have a point there, Foxy, because the thing is, when there's like programs out there now that allow people to make video games, like even if they're not like skilled with programming now. Like there's like some programs out there that just help you build your world and stuff like that, but it's pretty much all, you know, in this pixelized style for the most part. You don't really see that as much for like 3D kind of stuff. To be fair, 3D kind of stuff is also very complicated because you're adding like an extra, you know, you're actually adding like layers of complication. You love the retro art style in games? I like it too, but it kind of depends on like how it's used and what the, I don't know, like for me it's like the genre of the game, you know? Like a game like this seems interesting, not really something I'm into though. So I don't think I'm picking this one up, but it does look promising. So I guess it's fine. Let's see. What made games like this so good back in the day was because graphics were so limited. You had to have good stories and good stories and mechanics. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's essential. All right, let's check out the next one. Troublemaker 2. Beyond Dream official gameplay developer overview trailer. Let's see, watch the gameplay developer overview trailer for Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream, an action beat 'em up game developed by Gamescom team. Or sorry, Gamecom. Oh my god, it's Gamecom, not Gamescom. That's so confusing. Isn't there like a I'm pretty sure there's like a event that's called Gamescom, and I think it was like hosted, I want to say in like Germany last year. I can't remember where it was. Anyway, players will fight across the open world to defeat enemies, attain new weapons, and overcome obstacles in the pursuit of dreams. Hear from the developer on some of the gameplay content and mechanics of Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream, launching in Q3 of 2025 for Steam. I'm right, it is Gamescom. Yeah, I just thought it was weird. It's like how you're called Gamecom. It's so similar to that it's just, I was just like, huh? I'm currently playing Graveyard Keeper and it has a similar art style. I've seen that game show up on my suggestions a few times, but I was just kind of like, nah. All right, let's check it out. Troublemaker 2.
Hi gang, I'm Nanda Gamecom, the game director of Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream. This is an open world action comedy game and a direct sequel to the first Troublemaker, taking place 3 years after the event of the original game. In this sequel, we're diving deep into the themes of dreams and drugs, two of the biggest inner battle we often face as we grow from teenagers into young adults.
I wish there were subtitles. Oh, there are subtitles. When we go from teenagers into young? That's not what I heard. I thought he said something to drugs. Let me go back. I was so confused.
In this sequel, we're diving deep into the themes of dreams and drugs, two of the
dreams and drugs. Okay, I was right. There we go.
biggest inner battle we often face as we grow from teenagers into young adults. We now have two main protagonists, Udi the Cipta Weata last champion.
Two main protagonists. Okay.
Main character from the first
So he was a returning main character from the first game, okay.
and Jordan Santoso, the pianist from the band Beyond Dream.
Huh.
The contrast in their fighting style and the story perspective will create a much more intense and emotional narrative as we witness their journey.
So, like, is this a fighting rhythm game? What is going on here? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I'm watching this and I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, his voice is kind of quiet, huh? Let's see. You get zombie slaves in it? What?
Through struggles chasing their dreams. Unlike the first Troublemaker, which was limited to high school, this time you are free to explore South Jayakarta, a city inspired by a place across Indonesia, including Jakarta and my hometown, Pacitan City.
That's cool. So it's like based on Indonesia. That's pretty nice. Yeah, it is a weird combination of stuff. It's almost like it wants, like, it's weird. It's like you have fighting elements and then rhythm elements, and then it's just like, it's weird to see fighting and rhythm in the same game, but they're not together, if that makes sense. It's weird. Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of the Pirate Yakuza game. You're right. I was thinking that too, Kachi Kochi, because they do have something like that.
And yes, Troublemaker 2 is our first ever open world game, following the Troublemaker 1, which was our debut action game. In this city, you discover tons of unique side stories, reflecting the real voice and daily life of South Jayakarta people. Wacky and creative minigames hidden in unexpected corners. And of course, since Beyond Dream is now...
Did that cow just ram into a car? Wait, let's watch that again.
creative minigames hidden in unexpected corners.
Yep, that was definitely a cow. Yikes.
And of course, since Beyond Dream is now part of the character roster, You can visit their studio, jam with the band, and play original song from the game. As a small indie developer from Indonesia, we proud to bring an open world experience set in a world that feels truly local and authentic.
I like the local and authenticity idea. I feel like, you know, that's something that we're starting to see more in a lot of games. Like, I remember a while back I played the demo for Gaucho in the Grassland, and, you know, that one was based on like places like Argentina and stuff like that. I really, really love to watch, you know, this development happen where we're starting to see more and more games from like maybe non-English speaking countries. And when I say non-English speaking, I mean primarily, right? I'm sure, you know, it's just a general statement, but still. I don't know. I like, the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, I wonder what about their culture will stand out in this game that makes it memorable. You know what I mean? Hold on. This game is a violent Guitar Hero. That's funny. The anime to 3D stuff is kind of weird choice. Yeah, it is. Like it's weird because like the character portraits are like 2D. Like it kind of gives that like, you know, anime feel, but then like the actual combat and stuff is like crazy. Like I don't know. What are buffalo? Those things can be mean. Damn. And a drug-fueled fever dream. I can see that. Lots of fist fights, that stands out. Yeah, but there's like a lot of games that have that though. It's not, I mean, it's not like the most like prevalent thing, but it exists. Hello, Musica Musa. Welcome to the chat. And hello, what did you do? I don't know if I said hi to you already. I think I did, but I'm not sure. So I'm saying it again. Alright, continuing.
Troublemaker 2 Beyond Dream is launching in Q3 2025 on Steam. So don't forget to visit the game and follow
Giant chicken
team on all of social media platforms. Thank you for watching and stay tuned, stay woo.
That is one of the weirdest games I think I've seen in a while. Like it's interesting, but like it's weird, you know? Like I don't know what to make of this. Like there's a lot of good going on here. Like there's a lot of good stuff, but like at the same time I'm like, okay, like what is the story about? Like it seems like there's a lot, like a big roster of characters, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but it seems like there's like two main characters and then there's like the roster of like everyone else, so it's a little confusing, but it does intrigue me. Anything good so far? I think this is what, the second trailer? First trailer was kind of interesting. It was okay. Let's see. I hope they put authentic foods in the game. Asian cuisine in that area is delicious. Really? I've never had Indonesian food. You see the poster anime, then you see gameplay, huh? Yeah, exactly. That was a massive chicken. Yep. It definitely was. Alright, here we go. Next we have Nanomon Virtual Pet official release date trailer. Nanomon Virtual Pet gets a new trailer and release date announcement. Check out the latest Nanomon Virtual Pet for this upcoming indie creature collector game to see gameplay and more. Nanomon Virtual Pet will be available on PC for Steam, Epic Game Store, and GOG. So GOG, there you go. On June 24th. Nanomon are tiny virtual pets who I'm actually really glad to see more games popping up on GOG. Here we go. Virtual pets who hang out on the corner of your screen, train, explore, discover, play with the Nanomon so they evolve into perfect companion. Only the best, most attentive trainers will help their Nanomon achieve their life goal. Okay, let's see what this is. It seems like some kind of creature capture kind of thing, so let's check it out. Can I get a spider pet, a massive spider pet? No! Well, I hope not, jeez. Is there pet catching? I hope so. We'll see. Hello, Gerton. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. How do I get? Let's see. How do I get to throw a ball at them? Right? These are questions. Wait, a virtual companion for your desktop? Is that like the game interface, or like what do they mean? Okay, they're regaining health, so you can feed them. Okay. So let's look at the icons on the right. So the first one, we have some kind of treat. So I assume this is like food, hydration, health, and then happiness. Interesting. That's probably the training. Huh. Lots of mini games. Oh, okay. So I think this game kind of revolves around like the game is you playing on a computer that is the game, but pretends it's not the game to get to the actual game. Okay, I think I'm catching on. This is like Tamagotchi desktop pet, probably something like that. Oh my god, it's Akron, the Devourer, Eater of Worlds, Destroyer of the Universe. Holy crap, I haven't seen you in a long ass time. How are you doing? Thank you for the head pat, Spidey. That was kind of you. Jesus Christ, I'm like, damn, is that really Akron? The real Akron, the Devourer? Wow, it's gonna be a good stream. Welcome back, dude. Do I get to throw a ball at them? It looks like you can play soccer or volleyball or something. Battle your friends, Nanomon? This is really intriguing in the sense that I don't know, there's like so many like things going on here. Like you have, you know, a resting system, you have a like I wonder if this is going to be like adding like your Steam friends to, you know, fight against them. Like is that how that's going to work? Like if you're on Steam, is it just going to be like actually fighting your real friends and their Nanomon, or is it going to be like fake friends that you battle against? Like that's interesting. Or was that not part of the game? Like I wonder if this is or isn't part of the game. It's hard to know. I don't know, because it looks like this is like something that just sits on your desktop and then you click on it occasionally to do whatever the heck and then just leave it alone. Like it almost looks like, I don't want to say like an AFK simulator, but it kind of reminds me of that a little bit in some ways. Interesting. This was definitely a really interesting one to look at. All right, next we have, wait, I watched that whole thing, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Chill game, I assume. Yeah, it definitely looks chill. Is there pet customization? I didn't see any customization options, but it wouldn't surprise me if there is. All right, next we have Tic Tac 12 o'clock. Take a look at the console announcement trailer for Tic Tac 12 o'clock, a horror survival action game developed by Armag. A-R-M-A-G? Armag? I don't know. Or A-R-Mag. I don't know. Players must protect their loves for Players must protect their loves for 5 nights in the abandoned Bluebird High School. Monitor the halls for any anomalies through the school security cameras and get to the bottom of an unnerving mystery. Tic Tac 12 o'clock is set to launch in Q4 2025 for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC for Steam. All right, let's check it out. See what this is about. Oh my god, the mall music. What the hell? I was not ready for that nostalgia like hit. Oh my god, like let's start over. Let's listen to that one more time. Bro, that's like giving me like early 90s, like late 80s like music vibes. That's crazy. You like the style already? Maybe. All right, let's look. So it looks like you have the interface here. You have, you know, your camera screen. Looks like you have like a map of the school. Oh, okay, so it tells you what cam this is. That's interesting. Oh, that would be interesting. You know, I wonder if this is like single player or if this is like multiplayer, because I could see a game like this being probably fun either way, depending, but that's interesting. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Oh, I didn't mean to start again. That's crazy. I don't know. This one could be interesting. I feel like I needed to see more to really like understand the vibes, but I like this. I think this is interesting. This is like Scooby-Doo game without Scooby. Breakneck speed? Damn. Oh, you break into a high school and you are now prey? It doesn't look like it looks like you're like the security guard or something, and you're just like unfortunately supposed to be there. I don't know. Also, the AC is too high and I'm cold now. I'm feeling a chill. Are you gonna look for the toe because it's missing? Yeah, right? I don't know how I feel about the name of this game. Like the name stood out to me because it was just so weird. I wonder, like, it's weird to call it Tic Tac instead of TikTok. Because if you said TikTok 12 o'clock, I can kind of see that, like, rolling off the tongue. But saying Tic Tac 12 o'clock, it's just weird. It's a weird name. Totally chilling. Yeah, right? I don't know. I think this could be interesting. I'm not entirely like into this kind of like genre of games, like with the, you know, the jump scares and the, you know, gotta look around the creepy place and with the creepy people. Oh my god, that's so funny. They called the TV here a Panasonic. That's funny. That's a nice reference. Damn, I can't remember the last time I saw a Panasonic TV, like low key. I can't. TikTok is copyright issue now? You think so? Well, maybe. I wouldn't say it's... I mean, if you're calling, like... I don't know, that's a good point. Because that's such a, like... Because that's literally, like, a sound effect. Can you, like... Can you... I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be a copyright issue. It might be, like, a trademark issue. I don't know. Something to think about. Thank you for the hydrate, bad shooter, fast runner. The stretch, what did you do? And the headpat from Majin Droid Arinsu. Thank you. I'll do that now. Yeah, like, oh yeah, that's right. It's spelled T-I-C, not T-I-K. If it was spelled T-I-K, yeah, I could see that, but no, it's T-I-C. So I don't know. People file copyright lawsuits for the stupidest things wouldn't surprise me. Something like that wouldn't be a copyright issue. I feel like that'd be like a trademark issue. Because like a copyright issue, you have to say basically someone's like stealing your work, right? But like a trademark thing could be something like someone stealing my identity essentially as a business. You know, at least that's how I see it. I'm not a lawyer, okay? I don't speak legalese, all right? But that's my vague understanding. All right, here we go. Next, we have Galactic Glitch official launch trailer. Watch the launch trailer for Galactic Glitch, a roguelike, twin stick shooter. Ooh, developed by Crunchy Leaf Games. I like this name. That's so cute. I love it. I love this name. I like these developer names, man. Some of them are like really good, and it's like, damn, that's one hell of a name. Hope you live up to it, you know? I like this kind of stuff. Anyway, players will make use of physics to throw rocks, manipulate incoming missiles, and dispatch enemies across the wide array of levels. Construct builds utilizing powerful weapons, powers, and more. Galactic Glitch is available now for PC on Steam. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, I'm getting those retro vibes! Damn! Oh, I used to play this game. I forgot what it was called, but it was really similar to this. Really, really similar. Hello, Mage Flame. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Wow. You know, the physics aspect to this game definitely makes it stand out, at least in my eyes. Like, there's a lot of games that are kind of similar to something like this, but this one kind of gives you like a new age retro vibe, but not too retro because of the mechanics. Like, being able to use things with like a gravitational pull and then push, like, that's really interesting, actually. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that for like a shooter. Ooh, that one he just, let's go back. That was actually kind of cool. So for this part here, notice they bounced it to the ceiling. Watch that. So they bounced it up to the edge of the bubble and then smashed it right into the enemy. That's crazy. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that, actually. That's pretty, I don't know, maybe that's just me not knowing better, but I feel like that's kind of innovative, actually. I've never seen that. Oh, I love that. Look at the unlock screen. So like when you unlock abilities and stuff, okay, so this one you have different weapons, so this is a weapon swap. But like, look at the way you're like choosing stuff. You're not just like going through a screen, it's like, okay, select this, select that. No, you're flying to the option. That's interesting. I feel like that really fits well. I just hope there's not so many options that it becomes a task to like fly from one place to another, but that's interesting for sure. Looks kind of like Cell Warfare. That might be the game oh, Asteroids. Asteroids was the game I'm thinking about, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Asteroids. I like my leaves crunchy. White Soul fighting off diseases? Yeah. Ooh. Break all the rules. Can you defeat the simulation? Okay. I like this. I like this a lot. I think that it's like, I feel like this game is a good example of what the teachings of older games can bring us now. I feel like this is like, you know, it's a roguelite, but the bullet hell aspect isn't like the main focus. It's more like using the environment to do a thing, but in this format. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. Yeah, it tickles the retro button, but using modern tech, kind of cool. Yes, thank you, Eloquent. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I think, wow, I'm actually impressed. Like, just all the like little things here, I mean, look at this. Okay, so you unlock abilities. I mean, oh, I missed that screen actually. Let's go back a few frames. So we have another screen here. Let's see, glitch charge added. Don't know what that means. We have a health pack. Oh, so it looks like after every level you can choose your reward. And it looks like you might have like a bigger shield or like a health pack or like more damage or something, depending on what you need. That is awesome. Games like that who have like, you know, a mini shop in between levels, it's so addicting. I can literally see myself playing this game for like hours. And this isn't even like a genre that I typically play, but it just looks fun. You know what I mean? Like, I really, really like this. You know what? They get my thumbs up. This is actually kind of impressive. Let's see what the comments say. There's no comments! Damn, there's no comments. I'm surprised. Holy crap. Wow. Well, I guess the trailer came out today. I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm not going to refresh the page to find out. Whatever. See, the game is what we wished the games we were playing back then could be. Yes. Yes. Very cool. Very innovative, fresh. It's more than just... I'm choking. Hold on. My bad. It's more than just like a new twist on an old idea. It's a new twist on an old idea with better technology and better implementation. It's just cool. Thank you, Akron. I shall be blessed. Let's see. Let's see if they get it right. Oh yeah, the smithing. Okay, Medieval Crafter Blacksmith official gameplay reveal trailer. Check out the gameplay and more in this Medieval Crafter Blacksmith trailer for this time management simulation game. Medieval Crafter Blacksmith will be available on PC, Steam in Q3 of 2025. The Forge is calling. It's time to live the dream in Medieval Crafter Blacksmith. Dive into your own dwarven fantasy, mine the ore, fire the furnace, shape the metal, forge legendary swords for your heroes. Ooh, okay, all right, let's check it out. Okay, so mining. Let's go back a little bit. There was a part here. Right here. So it looks like this is your character sheet. Yeah, you're definitely a dwarf. I like that you play as a dwarf in this game because you do see a lot of like that does tend to be like a fantasy kind of like recurring theme where like the blacksmith is usually like a dwarf or some kind of, you know, they're either like a dwarf, a goblin, and very rarely maybe a troll, but you know. You were blessed by Nurgle this morning? Oh my god. You're not wrong. Crucible Forge set up here, there, to get the kinks out of the metal. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see, we have the smelter, we have inputs and outputs, the fuel. I wonder if like there's like a gauge for like how high quality your stuff is based on how you craft it. So like, you know, like, okay, so I don't know if you guys play like FF14 at all, but like when you craft things in that game, depending on the skills you're using, the level of your gear, your proficiency at crafting, I mean, they can all have like an effect as to whether or not you get a high quality product in the end. I wonder if there's something like that as a mechanic in this game specifically, especially because it's based on crafting. So we'll see. We'll continue. Actually, let me see and make sure I didn't miss anything. Crucible Forge set up there. That's what it's called, a Crucible Forge? Okay, I read that. Looks like the forge has a heat system. Hopefully it means you need to regulate to smelt high-grade steel. Yeah, let's see. So what do you do to the stuff you craft? I guess you sell it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's go back. There's like a quest here or something. Go back a few frames. Okay, so the Weary Hunter, 4 days left. 4 years ago, I saved a village from a monstrous... This looks like a quest. This is a customer order. Okay, so you do sell things. Let's see. I saved a village from a monstrous bear with nothing but my father's rusty axe. Now it lies shattered. The beast stalks again. Forge me a blade that whispers the wind's secrets. Sharp enough to pierce its hide and strong enough to carry the village's hope. Ooh. Ooh, okay, all right. Become the finest blacksmith. I don't know, guys. Like, if this game is like... I see mostly first person stuff, but if this game has like a third person mode, I might actually buy it. This is kind of cool. Nice. Medieval crafter, blacksmith. I mean, they could not have chosen a simpler name or title for this game. Like, this is what it is. You're welcome. Like, it's just unapologetic. It's great. I love it. Oh, that was it, I think. Q3 of 2025. All right, we got to keep our eyes peeled for this one, guys. This one is promising. Promising. What are the... Okay, thank you for sharing our trailer as a 3-person team. We can't Oh, it's a 3-person team. We can't fully express how happy we are to see our game featured on this channel. Wow. Feels like sometimes played KCD2. I don't know what that is. And liked that crafting enough to turn it into its own game. Let's see, best blacksmith experience for sure. Looks so amazing. Let's see. Comprehensive blacksmithing game. The most comprehensive. Yeah, maybe. This does have the potential to do that, especially since you're playing as the blacksmith and that's your focus. It's more than just like a simulator. It's like a, you know, you're filling the role. It's kind of cool. Let's see, it said you craft to equip heroes. Yep. We'll make the let's see, I will make the worst possible gear for these heroes. Hopefully they can cheat death. Now let me ask you this, Aminifist. Do you want repeat customers or do you want like a one and done customer? This one tickles my pickle. It has my attention. Let's see, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've never played that game actually. But yeah, this game is, I mean, you know what? Let me add this to my wish list real quick. Let me just do that because I will forget to do that. And this game looks cool. Oh yeah, oh, there's a demo! Guys, there's a demo for this game! What the fuck? Okay, this might be the demo for this month for members only video. If it's still out. If the demo's still out by the end of the month, I might make this like the monthly video, because this is actually pretty cool. And you know what, let me add this to wishlist. How about that? That's so cool. Alright, great game, incredible sword fighting based on actual medieval fight manuals. Oh yeah, I think I read about that. I read something about that, but I didn't know like exactly. That's interesting. Let's see, Rue Valley. Welcome to our YouTube channel where you immerse in breathtaking. Okay, I don't care about that. Join us on an epic journey through the latest and greatest games. Okay, that's not what I'm here for. Okay. This still doesn't tell me what this game is about. Let's check it out. That's all I got.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Can I help you?
I really like the art style of this game. I like that it has like a comic book feel, but it's not like it's more of like a dark novel kind of thing, like a dark urban. It gives me like dark urban mystery vibes without being mysterious. It's weird. But let's continue.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Can I help you?
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Guys, did I ever tell you the story of like the crazy lady who like yelled at me a while ago? And I mean actually crazy. Like I'm not okay, let me start off before I get canceled. All right, but I got a story to tell you guys about people like her, okay? So I saw, okay, so one time I was minding my own business, right? And I was driving, I was leaving Taco Bell, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat these tacos, I'm gonna have a good old time, right? I'm like pulling out of the, you know, parking lot and I'm like waiting to make a turn, but there's like a sidewalk, right? So I see that there's this lady walking past me and she, you know, I was like, oh, okay, I'll let her like pass, right? So I just waited for her, right? She gets in front of the car, she takes her hand and hits the hood of the car and she says, "Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!" I mean, she just kept repeating it over and over and over, and I'm like, "What's going on?" Like, it kind of startled me because I'm like, "What did I do?" You know, like I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And then the lady just started screaming, "Ah!" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And so she ran off, right? And then I rolled down the window from when she was like far enough away, and I said, "What did I do?" And she turned around and said, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." And then she kept running. And I'm like, have a nice day, I guess. I was just like confused because I was like, what did I do? Like, she just started cursing me out, and she was just like, I mean, just crazy shit. I'd never seen anything like that, ever. Ever. It wouldn't surprise me if that lady was either having like a terrible day and just finally snapped, or like she had an actual like mental illness of some kind. It was not normal behavior. It was very weird. If I'm saying that, you know it's bad. They should install a mechanical kicker on the machine. It's for times like this. Talking about the good old time, not go together. I like Taco Bell. I don't understand why people say they get the runs from Taco Bell. It doesn't clean me out or anything like that. Like, I never had an issue like that with Taco Bell. See, play music in the background for her lyrics. Oh my god. You're not wrong. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Bye, have a good time. Bye, have a good time. Yeah, right? Because they are weak. That Jesus Christ. I don't know, but like just seeing this lady's rage reminded me of her, and I was just like, damn. Like
You jerk.
bro, that's like me when I like go to bed. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Can I help you?
Uh-oh.
Still with me, Sister Harrow? Sister Harrow? Sister Harrow?
Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you?
Oh my god.
Me, Mr. Harrow? Mr. Harrow? Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
What the fuck is happening? What just happened? What? What is going on here? Like, this is such a weird, like, ending, and everything else is just so crazy. I don't know what to say. Like, this was so weird. Oh, get the thing! Thank you, Aminifis. Okay, so today, because I forgot to do it yesterday, and I apologize, I am announcing that Isekai Dude has reached a... Hold on. Well, yesterday, they reached a... Hold on, where's the thing? I can't find it. There we go. They reached a 5-stream streak yesterday and a 6-stream streak today. Please give Isekai Dude a round of applause. There we go. Thanks, guys, for reminding me. I was telling people at the beginning of the stream, I was like, oh, I missed Isekai's stream streak yesterday, so I need to make it up to them. So I had them remind me as soon as he entered the chat. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, if I forget, and you know, like I figured he'd probably show up, so I'm like, okay, they're usually here, so hopefully they show up. I was thinking like, man, it might be the one day they don't, like, imagine, right? But yeah, that was great. It was the clap, but not the clap. Exactly. Huzzah! Thank you for the hydrate, Akron, and thank you for the stretch. Good hydrate. Oh god, my neck is like all types of fucked up. Thank you for the head pat, Isekai Dude. That was very kind of you. But yeah, I was just like, oh, I gotta do the thing. You know, I basically said, like, you know, tell me to do the thing when they enter the chat if they show up. So it worked out. It worked out. I'm glad I don't have to remember again for like another day. While we're at it, we do have other stream streaks. So, You Read Your Curse reached a 3-stream streak today, so please give them a round of applause. Catchy Kochu also reaching a 3-stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. And Epic as Ever also reached a 3-stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. And last but not least, Mage Flame reached a 10-stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. That's awesome, guys. Wonderful. At least you're still breathing. Your sore neck is far better. You're not wrong. For anyone who wasn't here at the beginning of the stream, let's just say, I almost possibly died today, and I had to talk about it. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch it. It's in the beginning of the stream. But holy crap, that was crazy. So there you go. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm being serious. Like, I actually could have possibly died today. Like, it was actually possible. It was in the cards, but I didn't pull that card. Okay, it was close. Like, a little too close. All right, let's move on to the next whatchamacallit? The next, God, I'm forgetting what I'm saying now. Oh, the next trailer. That's right. I was like, what are we doing again? What is it that we're viewing? All right, so next we have Somber Echoes console launch date trailer. Action adventure gothic sci-fi Metroidvania Somber Echoes comes to PS5 and Xbox July 8th. Armed with powers bestowed by the gods, players assume the role of Adrestia, who is given a second chance to save the universe from her maniacal twin sister Harmonia. Somber Echoes features action-packed gameplay, challenging combat scenarios, mobility-based exploration, and environmental puzzles. Okay. And you can get it on Steam. So there we go. Let's check it out. Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, I hate, like, wasps and bees, guys. Like, ugh. They're just gross, man. They don't scare me the same way that, like, spiders do, but they're up there. Ew. Wow, that was it? Oh, okay, never mind. Just a little bit more. Huh. So this particular one, right, there's a lot of creepy shit going on. There's a lot going on here. You know, like, I feel like this game, like, the trailer was so short. I feel like if it was a little bit longer, I'd have, like, a better feel for the game, but just, like, the imagery, the art style, it reminds me a little bit of, what's the name of that game? It reminds me a little bit of, like, Forever Skies, not with the, you know, like, the architecture kind of reminds me of that, right? Like, so it's kind of weird in that sense, and then you also have, like, creepy eyeball guy with the non-eyeballs on his head for some reason, which is interesting. And then you have creepy face that might be laughing at you, but you're not sure because you're too busy trying to not die. But I really like the background art, especially like the environmental art for these scenes. Like, it's just really neat looking. Really, really neat. I don't know. This looks cool. I don't think I'd play it, but I can definitely see, like, visually, it's very appealing, and I like this, but I'm not sure if I would play it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree that it's a little too short. We do need to see more. And it is an interesting art choice. I think it's interesting because it gives like, it's weird because it's like a 2D, like kind of like a scroller, like kind of platformer kind of game almost, like visually, but then like all the elements have like a 3D look to it, which is weird, you know? And even the background also has like a lot of like elements to give more of a 3D look. I'm glad they went with this art style and not something that's like pixelated in the background, because I feel like, you know, that would, you know, not be as interesting. But this is definitely kind of cool. I think something like this might be fun to play. Look at that. And you have like different kinds of weapons and stuff. So I don't know. This could be an interesting one to pick up. Definitely, I don't know. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, there's no comments. Okay, I'm the one view? Bruh. Amazing. It's cool though. Steampunk Metroid. Yeah, something like that. Let's see, here we go. We have Union of Gnomes, official version 1.0 launch trailer. Onwards to Revolution. Version 1.0 of Union of Gnomes is now out on PC via Steam. Watch the Union of Gnomes launch trailer for this deck-building roguelike game. In Union of Gnomes, free your gnome comrades, assemble your squad, mine wieners, supplies, stay... If you have to add a parentheses after saying something like that, what? Slay the slavers and take down your fiercest of them all, Snow White. Oh, so you play as a gnome and the boss is like Snow White. That's crazy. So in this game, Snow White's the villain. That's cool. Okay, I like this. It's an interesting twist. All right, let's check it out. You know, it's interesting because when you look at like the different things you choose, there's a lot of stuff to pick. Wheels, roofs, bases, drums, all details. This is for Fairies Bar? That's interesting. You know, this game kind of gives me like mobile game vibes just looking at the interface. Like I feel like this should be like a mobile game. Interesting. I feel like she has some form that we're not supposed to know about. Like, just watching that, I was like, that's sus. That's super sus. Wow. So, I really like the art style of this game, first and foremost. I think that, you know, it definitely makes it stand out. It's visually appealing, while also kind of having its own, like, charisma, right? Like, some form of charisma of its own. What I think is also kind of interesting is this like caravan that you have here, and how you have like the different gnomes and they're all carrying a bunch of stuff and they have instruments. They got a fork. I guess if you're that size, you don't need a pitchfork, you need a fork. I mean, it's just all these like little things, and then you have the different stuff you can choose. So like, oh, so the cart, okay, so I'm seeing, so this customization here, it looks like the stuff you put on the cart, like, are like passives or something. So like, this death roof, like this green, like, dead thing, it says attacks to enemies with poisons, restores 10% of the damage dealt. This is kind of complicated. I think this is kind of like more than I was expecting from a game like this, and I think that I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's see. So this game is the modern Zegler show not so white from the magical creature perspective. Maybe. I haven't seen the Snow White movie, and I probably won't watch it. I don't care about Snow White, honestly. She's probably like the least interesting like princess of all of them. Like for the Disney like princesses and stuff. Like when I think about it like that, like I understand like Snow White is like an old like, you know, what is it, like a folk tale or something, or like it's an old story, but I just don't see it as interesting. I don't know. For me, it's kind of like meh compared to like a lot of these other stories. Is like eh, but that's interesting. See, it gives Ren and Stimpy art vibes. Yes, yes, it does a little bit for sure. So this is the evil queen also here. I think Snow White is the well. Actually, that's a good point. That's a good point. We haven't even considered that. That wasn't even something I considered. That fairy looks like your chibi avatar. Don't say that. Is it because the pose is similar? Is that what you're saying? You know, now I can't unsee it. Great job. Now I can't unsee it. Let's see. Are there mirrors? Be poison apples? Oh, so this apple here does have has like an arrow through it, so I don't know what that is. The art style of it. Yeah, maybe a little bit. That does make sense. I don't know. I really like this. I like, you know, the options. The fact that you're kind of going around and like, you know, exploring like a maze-like kind of labyrinth-like kind of area. It's kind of interesting. It says infinity replayable roguelite mode, so that's kind of nice. So I feel like this game would give you like a lot of hours of play with like somewhat unique experiences. So this is really cool. I like this. You get my thumbs up. What are people saying? Looks great. Why did this make me think of Rachel Ziegler? I don't know who that is. Looks like a nice game though. Let's see. Code name Vezo gave the workers who wanted better wages. What the fuck? Style of a gnome theme a lot. Let's see. Can definitely see myself losing a lot of hours. Yep, same. This is interesting. All right, next we have Tiny Bookshop official release date trailer. Yeah, that one might be a fun streaming game, possibly. Let's see. Developer Neoludic Games celebrates the release of Tiny Bookshop, a new sim that sees you running a small seaside secondhand bookshop. You'll collect books across different game genres in an attempt to satisfy the reading habits of your customers, accumulate decorations for your shop that also affect the mood and purchasing tendencies of your customers, and more. Check it out on Steam if you're interested. Okay, so this sounds like my kind of game. Let's see what it has, what it does, and all the cool things.
Ever thought about leaving it all behind? Just quitting the city, getting away from the hustle and bustle, and instead moving to a quiet little town by the sea. Opening a tiny bookshop. Talking to people who actually want to talk.
You know, this art style has like a very it has a very soft, cozy look to it. You know, you notice there's not a lot of like straight edges. There's a lot of like rounded corners and things like that in a lot of these kinds of games. And I mean, like the whole interface is designed like that. Like even the numbers look just handwritten. They're very interesting. And I like how on the side here on the right you see like a bunch of genres and stuff to choose from. More let's see, a more chill tiny version of that museum game. Maybe kind of similar in that way. Does the Necronomicon count for the bookshop? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, it looks like you have different stuff. You have new stuff, so these are classifieds, which is interesting. You have a coffee machine, so you have seasonal stuff you can add. That's cool. Ooh, so you get to choose where it goes on the shelf too. That's interesting. So like, I wonder if this actually has like an effect on, you know, how these books are like purchased. But that's really, I don't know, there's so many like things going on here. It's kind of interesting.
And just do what you're good at.
Oh, there's a kitty! Oh, so cute. It's like hiding in the little bookshop. That's so cute. Wow. And then they have shrubbery as well, which is awesome.
No stress. No drama.
So this looks like there's a little bit more adventure here than I initially thought. Interesting. Put all the kids' books on the top shelf. I knew someone was gonna say something like that. Kids' books always on the bottom, closest to the little gremlins. Exactly. Close enough. God.
No spreadsheets. No noise. Just you, your books, friendly customers, and a town full of stories. Well, it's not just a dream anymore. Because Tiny Bookshop launches on August 7th.
This is a really unique execution of like a common idea. So I've seen simulators for restaurants, museums now, hospitals, what's the other one? Oh shit. Farming. I can't think. Oh, is it repair shops maybe? I've seen ones for like, I mean, I've seen so many different implementations of like this idea of, oh, we're gonna sell, or like food trucks and things like restaurant food trucks. It's usually how it goes. I've never seen this in real life. I've never seen a tiny bookshop that is mobile like this. I've never witnessed this in my life, ever. So this is actually a really interesting idea. And I've never seen something like this. So yeah, like a lot of business type focused sims, like, oh, you're running a cafe, or oh, you're running, you know, a laundromat, or oh, you're running a store, like a convenience store or something. But I've never seen like a bookshop. And even if it was a bookshop, it's never like mobile like this. The fact that this is mobile adds like an extra layer of possible interactions with the world around you, because I feel like that's something that a lot of like these simulation games tend to like miss out on, is they'll have you work in like a shop, but they'll give you like different locations, right? So like a while back I played Tastemaker, right? That's like a restaurant sim, and every level was like a different map, right? So it was like, oh cool, I'm gonna serve in this city, or I'm gonna serve stuff in this city, right? But in Tiny Bookshop, you go to the customers. That's different. That's a very different, you know, thing. You're basically the taco truck for book readers, for bookworms, essentially. That's crazy. I have never seen anything like that. Like, I don't know how it is in like other countries, but I've never seen something like this. What if a kid is trapped inside the shop when you move it? Well, you have to close the shop. Like, aren't you like it? What? If you're running the shop, obviously, like, you're gonna know. To make it brothel games, though, sad music. Aw. Well, technically, Eloquent, they do exist, but you have to really look for them. They do exist, though. And no, I'm not gonna give any direction as to where to find that. We'll see. You change merchandise on different location. Yeah, exactly. Different taste, different audience. See, we used to have a book mobile when I was a kid. Truck drove all over town. Really? You get to drive into the location. Yeah, it look well. Actually, I don't know if you actually get to drive or if like it just auto drives the car. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but this is actually pretty interesting. I've never seen anything like this. Super cool. Super, super cool. I love this. Just the concept is interesting. So yeah, I can see a lot of interesting storytelling opportunities, which I think is probably the point of having a bookshop, because you know, maybe it's about the story. I don't know. Is there gonna be a manga section? Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Depends on where you go, right? Alright, next we have Kabuto Park trailer. Doesn't say anything, but there's a Steam link, so I'm assuming it's on Steam. Let's check it out. You catch cute bugs. This one are bugs cute. Oh my god. This is like oh my god, this is crazy. So this game is like kind of funny because it's like you have bug catching, but like there's a catch, and it looks like there's different like levels of rarity and stuff. So like this Emperor Dragonfly is rare, right? It tells you their mood, it tells you all this information, it has all these different things. This is so weird. This is so weird. Let's see, crash into the library to secure customers. See, that one would make a great chill stream game, maybe. Let's see, chicken fights are illegal, but bug fights, sure. Eloquent, I literally had that same thought and was about to say it, and then you beat me to it. I was just thinking that. I was like, man, look at all these fights happening. Like, crazy. Crazy. So where are the spiders at? Oh, I really hope there's none. I really, really hope we don't see one in this trailer. I really hope so. I'm sure they exist in the game. I just don't want to see it. Oh, God. I'm like shivering already thinking about it. Oh, thank God. We made it to the end. This is super cute. May 28th. So it looks like this game is out already. Okay, so my initial thoughts, I kind of wonder just how much, like how many activities you can actually do with bugs as your catalyst? I don't know, like, I don't know much about bugs, I'm gonna be honest. They scare me. Like, a lot of them actually scare me. Let's see, camel spiders, evil looking beasties, always check your boots in the desert. Oh my god. Let's see. Fun option, add arachnophobia mode that turn all bugs into spider for for explosion therapy. No. Let's see. Do you get to fight other bug catchers bugs? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, because like even if you look at like, so when it says like win tiny battles, let's watch this real quick. So okay, so it looks like you go against other people. So I guess this person here is like your opponent. So it looks like you do get to fight other bug catchers bugs, but it doesn't look like to be like real people. It looks like it's just like NPCs or something. It's just so weird. It's so weird. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence on this one just because I don't know much about bugs. I don't know how like realistic this is. I'm kind of feeling uneasy even with the cute art style and this in the, you know, the cozy vibes. It doesn't really, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't appeal to me because I don't really like bugs, but I can see why people would like this game. I did not see a spider, Spidey. I'm sure it exists. I'm just glad they didn't show it in the trailer. Great kid game for teaching about insects? Maybe. Eloquent, I think you're onto something. I think that's a good point. That could be an entryway for kids that like bugs or find them interesting. That's a good point. So maybe something like that. All right, next we have Oddsparks, an automation adventure. Let's see. This is a launch trailer. Oddsparks, an automation adventure, is coming to PlayStation. This blend of automation and real-time strategy is perfect for die-hard fans of the automation genre and the automation curious. Explore a strange fantasy world, uncover the mysteries of the past, automate your workshops, and go on adventures with your odd and adorable sparks. All right. Hold on. Let me turn down the AC. I'm like freezing now. Holy shit. God damn. It's like I turn on the AC and the AC is like, you shall freeze. You shall become one with the icicles. It's like, bro, it's like summer. Have we seen this before? Oddsparks? It sounds familiar, but hold on a second. May 26th? Have we seen this before? I won't know until I watch. Let's see. Maybe? I don't recognize it. I don't think I've seen this before. Like, this doesn't look familiar. Maybe if we did see it, we saw it like a previous trailer, but this is the launch trailer, so I don't know. This could be different. I don't remember this. Ooh. I like the character customization. I like, they didn't show like the screen of options, but I like that there's options. Ooh. Wow, that's a lot of automation. My computer, I feel like my computer is gonna like freeze on this game or something. Holy crap. Man, I like these kinds of games. Like the ones that have like a lot of like simulation and just like, you know, strategy with like trying to figure out what is like optimal, what isn't, how to like build certain stuff as fast as possible, get all your resources. I can easily see myself starting this game and then just getting lost in it for several hours. Seriously. Rube Goldberg kind of mechanics interesting. Let's see, maybe a teaser a while back. Maybe it was a teaser. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god, I saw them go into the cave and I'm like, don't ruin it with a spider. Like, that was my first thought. I was like, oh no, not the cave. Oh my god, you have launchers? Damn! Imagine you build a factory and then that factory just has catapults. That's crazy. Holy crap. And it looks like you have different kinds of units too to manage. Like they all do something different. So that's kind of interesting. I like this a lot. I feel like, you know, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like, it, like in essence, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Timberborn a little bit, just in the sense that like you're kind of micromanaging, having like a bunch of different, you know, things to your disposal. But what makes this game like a little bit different is that you have like a main character, and that main character is you. The fact that they put you in the game for something that's completely automated, I think is like kind of baffling, because I don't think I've really ever seen that before. Like for a game that is like automation focused, I don't think I've ever seen a game that really does that, where it has like you automate everything but it's you on the board. For like, especially for like, you know, a top-down view like this. Like most games, you're just like, you know, the god of the world, essentially, where you're just kind of like, you're like this omnipresent figure that just does things in the background and no one sees you, right? But this game, they actually put you on the map. That's kind of interesting. Don't usually see that. THQ? Is that really THQ? Let's see. Massive Mini Team? That's one hell of a name. Handy Games. Wait, you're saying... Hold on. Supported by Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Climate Action. On the basis of a decision by the German Bundestag? I don't know what that is. You're saying Oh, it is THQ Nordic and THQ. Damn, I haven't seen... Well, I'm pretty sure THQ has been around for a while. I remember, I think the first THQ game I ever played was when they made, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. That was probably one of the best SpongeBob games of all time. And like, when they came out with the rehydrated version of the game, where it was basically like, you know, they remastered it essentially. Oh my god, like, it's just so much fun. So it's funny how, like, to see a game like that, like to see a name pop up like that after so much time is so weird. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. It's like getting me flashbacks to the past or something. Violence Factory? Yeah. Maybe. All right, next we have Kohlrabi Starship gameplay trailer. The cozy and family-friendly games. Okay, this isn't it. Hi everyone. Oh, here we go. It has been a while, and I worked day and some nights on a lot of new features and art and characters for Kohlrabi Starship. The old trailer is now over a year old, so it's time to show you a bit more of what you can expect. Okay, let's check it out. And it's on the Steam store, I guess, so let's see. Ooh. Okay, so really quick. This game seems to me like just you know, watching nothing but just getting the vibes, right? We're doing a vibes check first. This game feels like it's probably like, at least to me, on first notice or first glance, it comes off as another Stardew Valley clone, but with a space element, which is good because at least it's a space element. There's something else there. This is what I was talking about last week, where, you know, I feel like a lot of games, they have like these, you know, I feel like it's kind of oversaturated with these farming sims where it's like, okay, you have a house and oh, you have a farm and oh, okay, you have this like random animal companion and it follows you around, but there's like no twist, right? Oh, okay, you do a dungeon here, you do a dungeon there, but there's no twist. This game, the twist is, hey, you're in space, bro. Good luck. Good luck, fam. You know, that's a little different. I actually really, I can appreciate that. Ooh, they have holograms. Okay, okay. We got future tech. Wow. Look at the kitty. So cute. Ooh. You can speed up time? What? Is that actually speeding up time? That's crazy. I like the art style too, it's super cute. Oh my god, I'm getting like Okami vibes from like the voices, that's crazy. I like this. I like the chill kind of like lo-fi, you know, beats and the, you know, the space vibes. Like, it really does give that you're in space or you have some kind of, like, you know, space mission to do vibes. Like, I like this. I can appreciate this. So there's different planets you can go to. That's interesting. Donuts. It's fake. It's shaped like a donut. That's funny. Let's see. Cozy family friendly, hosted by Roka Play from May 29th to June 2nd on Steam. So June 2nd just happened, so we missed that. I guess it was part of like an event or something. That's interesting. I like this. I think that this is definitely maybe something worth taking a look at because of the different, like, it's more of a unique feel to the game that kind of gives it its own, you know, it's more memorable. It's more memorable. I think this one's a nice one. Can you suffocate? Not if you're wearing a space helmet. Depends. Old school Zelda feel? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a tiny bit. Alright, let's check out the next one. Next we have Copycat official announcement trailer. Welcome to the playable cat game Renaissance. Copycat is a narrative adventure game in which you play as a recently adopted shelter cat who has her place in her human's household stolen, as the name implies, a copycat. It is in development for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Mac. Interesting. Check it out.
We're family, Dawn. I promise nothing bad will ever happen to you. We belong together.
Oh my god, it's like the old cat lady. It's perfect.
Hey, Mum, it's me. I'm just a bit worried about you. Please call me back.
Whoa, that escalated so fast. What? Damn.
Please leave my mum alone. She doesn't have the energy to look after a pet.
Oh, hell no. You don't tell a cat that shit. The cat, oh my god. Look, as a dog, I can tell you guys, you do not fuck with cats. Do not mess with cats, guys. It's a bad idea. Okay? You will not sleep at night. You will die. It's a bad idea. I like this. Your choices probably do matter. Hmm.
The road, Dawn. Watch the road!
Damn! Damn, look at that. It's an imposter. See, cat goes nuts when the cat's in enshrouded meow. She'll lose her mind watching me play this game. Oh my god, really? Damn, imagine you're like, yeah, this is my home, and then and then her mom's like, oh, she can't take care of you, go away, and you're like, nah, bro, and then you turn around, it turns out there's a copycat. Damn, what a twist. I love this. I might play this one. This is crazy. Oh man, imagine having to seek sweet revenge. I hope that at the end of the game you do get revenge and it's not just some like bullshit where it's like, oh, the cat died. Like, come on, man. Don't give me that. Just actually, you know, let me get my revenge, damn it. I love this. This is great. I like this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this one on my my wish list too. I'm gonna also put this one on my wish list. Oh my god, it's like $7. Hold on, it's... Ooh, okay, so until June 8th, The game is 50% off right now. So the game is $7.49 on Steam for like the base game. But apparently there's like a different game that's Emotional Pet Tales bundle, and there's like another game called Farewell North. I've never heard of it, so I don't know. But damn, that's interesting. Yeah, this is going on my wish list. I feel like this game is like super dark and probably very like emotionally gut-wrenching, but I don't know if I can handle that. Yeah, the little splashes bouncing off their head, that's crazy. Poor kitty. All right, Cattle Country is the next game we have here. Saddle up, partner. Cattle Country is out now. All right, let's check it out.
Well, looky here. Ain't this a sight? Perfect day to be riding out on the prairie. Saddle up, 'cause we got some news. Cattle Country is out now on PlayStation 5. Yes, sirree, you heard that right. We've been busy planting the seeds, and this cozy cowboy adventure is ready to harvest. You'll be settling down in the mountains, building your very own homestead, and discovering a world filled with adventure and friendship.
So this is another like one of those games that make me like think like, okay, is this another Stardew Valley clone, right? But I will admit this game does have an even more pixelized art style compared to like a lot of these other games I've seen. It's kind of crazy.
Of course, ranch hands need to earn their keep, and there's no shortage of ways to do it. Get your hands dirty planting crops that'll feed the soul.
See, you see what I mean with like, oh, you have the companion pet. In this case, it was a dog. Like, if I go back a little bit.
No shortage of ways to do it.
He pets the dog.
Get your hands dirty planting crops that'll feed the soul. And drive cattle beneath the wild.
So this is cool. This reminds me a little bit of like Gaucho in the Grassland a little bit. Like you're kind of like, you know, leading the herd or whatever. But in this case, it's kind of, I don't know. I always thought that you're supposed to lead these animals from behind, not from in front. But I'm sure there's someone who's like up front. I don't know. I don't know much about, I don't know much about moving cattle or anything like that, but I find this interesting.
Wide open prairie sky.
Oh, we have a straggler. Look at that. That cow was like, okay, we can't just ignore that. Look at this.
And drive.
Okay, keep an eye on this cow right here.
Drive cattle beneath the wide open prairie sky.
He's like, fuck this, I'm out. He's like, send me a postcard or something. I'm gone. Bye, Felicia. He was like, nope. That was so random. I was not expecting that. And it's just like, he just did it so seamlessly. Like, he was just like, bye. Like, what? I don't know why I found that so funny.
Or maybe you're the adventuring type, looking for hidden treasures in the mines and living off the land.
Okay, so something I will point out here, I think it is worth mentioning for the mines, right? Like going through the mines and actually having like, oh, let me go back a few frames. Like this right here, I see webs, which I do not like, but what I do think is, wait, holy crap, it's Arthur? Red Dead Redemption in the house? Really? Let's see, we have Red Dead Redemption 2 at home, is this? Wow. Gosh, we need a plan. I've never played that game, actually. I've heard it's pretty good, though. But yeah, just looking at this, like, I can appreciate that they decided to, like, go with a mining setup that is more up, down, left, right than it is, like, oh, here's a wide area to explore, or oh, here's some tunnels to explore. Like, no, you're making the tunnel. Like, I can appreciate that. That stood out to me more than anything else so far.
Adventuring type, looking for hidden treasures in the mines and living off the land. Whatever you choose, don't forget to take a breather when the sun sets. Kick back with a sarsaparilla at Carrie's Saloon, or cast yourself a line in the river. Always did like fishing. But be warned, friend, there's a price to pay for living this free. Sheriff said there's bandits lurking on the edge of town, looking to take what's yours. You might just need to keep them in check.
Damn. Damn, that escalated quickly.
Whether you're raising cattle, exploring the wild, taking on bandits, or just making your mark on this new frontier,
The bandits mechanic here that's going on, or the bandits added to the game and just creating like a point of tension, I think does make this game stand out a little bit more. Like there's, you know, at first I was a little worried, but after kind of seeing a little bit more of this trailer, I feel a little bit better that, okay, maybe there is some stuff here. Because this definitely has like a Western feel to it, like a Western specific feel to it. So, interesting.
you're gonna love it here in cattle country.
Oh, look at the little baby cow. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. Little bean. I love it. Super cool. I like this. I think that this might be a game worth trying out if you want something that's like, if you're into these kinds of games, this might be a cool one to try out. I'm not really sure about it personally for myself, because I'm kind of like over it, if you know what I mean. Like for me, I'm just kind of like I have a couple games I was looking at that I was like, okay, that's interesting, like the previous one we watched with like the space theme and all that. But I'm kind of tired of like the whole like, okay, we're gonna do regular ranching and da-da-da. I like some flavorful aspect to it that's added in. Like I don't really see it all the time, but this game does have some interesting elements, especially the mines. Like the mines were cool. You know, like usually it's like, oh yeah, you're in an area and oh, you gotta shoot this thing, and it looks more like a dungeon crawler than it does like a mine. You know what I mean? Baby cows taste delicious. Don't say that, Eloquent. Don't say that. How dare you? Let's see. No, he would be shooting Miko over and over again in the balls. My god. Alright, next we have Ion 2. Gameplay trailer official. For more information, doesn't tell me any information. Okay, let's see what it is. No idea what this is. Okay, immediately I'm getting like MMO vibes. Just watching this. Like I'm just getting, oh wow, look at the huge open world. Like I'm just getting immediate MMO vibes. We'll see though. Yeah, even the world and the layout and what looks to be maybe possibly dungeons, it's coming off to me as, it kind of reminds me a lot of like FF14 and how they like, you know, show a lot of their new content. That bodice is working overtime. Final Fantasy at home? Yeah, you're right. I mean, the game is pretty. What the fuck was that? I'm not gonna go back. I don't think it was a spider, but it was gross looking. Ooh, a dragon. Okay. You know what? This kind of makes me think of like, it reminds me a little bit of like PSO2 New Genesis in some ways, because it kind of makes me feel like this is what that game should have been. I don't know. How much you want to bet it was cutting edge jiggle physics? It's likely. Yeah, it's definitely like if I close my eyes and listen to this, I'd be like, yeah, this is giving me Final Fantasy vibes. Like the orchestra, the the horns are going off. They're like, yeah, and then it's like the trumpets. Like it really gives that like high fantasy vibe. Like I don't know. Like I'm not necessarily disliking this. I just think it's like a little weird, just a little. There seems to be a lot of different classes here, like some caster classes that look like some kind of cleric or something. It's kind of hard to tell. It's unfortunate though that the FPS in this footage is like dropping severely. Even like just watching it, like the pixels are just looking like really blurry. And I don't know if I really hope that it doesn't do that on launch day, but Jesus. Yeah, there's Leviathan right there. God damn. It's a guy eye candy game like so many others going for booby appeal. I don't know, the dudes look pretty nice too. Oh my god, dude, this is like literally me on a bad hair day. This is me when I wake up. Look at the hair, bro. This is literally me when I wake up after a long nap. The hair just stood off like a freaking like it's so funny. I don't know why I find that so funny. What the hell? It's run on a smart fridge? What? Maybe. I really like the texture on like the clothing and stuff. I like how flowy it is. I don't know. It's nice to look at. Okay, so I don't know. So this is Aeon 2, which I assume, or is it Aeon or Ion? I don't know. But considering this is the second game in whatever series this is, it makes me wonder, like, what's the real big upgrade between the previous and this game, And overall, I can see people enjoying this game. I just don't really, like, I don't know. I didn't see anything that, like, particularly stood out to me as, like, a negative, problem with this game. At the same time, I'm just kind of like, okay, another MMO. I'm starting to see more releases of MMOs come out, and I'm like, kind of sweating. I'm just sweating a little bit. Just a tad, okay? I feel like there's so many. Reminds me a lot of Black Desert in the art style. I could see that, yeah. I could definitely see that. Cookie cutter Asian RPG kind of game. Yes, I do definitely see that. It does give those vibes, for sure. For sure. Alright, next we have... Wow, we still have a few more trailers to get through. So I'm gonna try and go through them kind of fast. Here we go. The Drifter. A pulp adventure thriller, a murdered drifter awakens, alive again seconds before his death, hunted and haunted. Help him untangle a mad web of conspiracy in the fast-paced point-and-click thrill ride. Okay, let's check it out.
So, how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter, and I'm not staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away? Wait!
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah.
What you did wasn't enough. You have to violate his grave?
Since I got back, I've been shot at, half drowned, frozen,
Oh, so he just like keeps reviving? That's interesting.
Back in time.
I mean, you know how it sounds. The stress and everything. It's probably just...
In my head, I know.
Jesus, this is you. You killed that man. Psychosis is always a risk in treatments.
Say the patient attacked. Got the DI's gun.
The caretaker eyes me with a look of disgust.
I told you to leave.
But I'm here for a bloody funeral.
Are you deaf? I said get lost.
Are you dead? Last time I checked, I didn't think you had to be dead to attend a funeral. That's crazy.
If there's one thing I hate, it's
Shotgun hobo? That's funny.
pompous, self-righteous, hypocritical... Okay, that felt good.
Drop it now. Talk later.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again? I hold the flame under the rag until it lights.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
You bastards!
Did you know that per volume, the insect brain has 10 times the quantum matter of mammalia?
This thing could really take me back further. How far, I wonder? You're not even here.
You know, even the soundtrack just gives like kind of like 80s vibes to me. You know, it gives like kind of 80s, late 80s vibes maybe. You know, I'm jamming.
Human anymore.
I'm better than human.
Annie!
I am a god.
Why?
Why won't you love me, Dad? I'll be anything you want me to be. I want you to be.
We made it almost to the end, and I finally saw disgusting. Ah! We were so close. It was almost a successful Trailer Tuesday. God damn. Hello, Sasa. Welcome to the chat. Fuck. Disgusting.
Car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back. Oh well.
I like this game. Interesting. Lots of story, lots of high action drama, lots of questions, lots of, you know, discovery for the character. I can definitely see this being a really good game. This is actually pretty exciting. I like this. You get my thumbs up. Cool. I definitely like that. And the art style is cool too, because it has like 2D, but it's pixelated, but it's not too pixelated. It has just enough, you know, character detail that you can kind of imagine what the character would look like if it wasn't pixelated, you know, that kind of thing. And this guy just looks like an ordinary dude who's just going through hell, essentially, with all these various things. You have an inventory, you have, you know, various types of people trying to kill you, apparently. I mean, it's crazy. I like this. All right, next we have Dice Legends official announcement trailer. Let's see. You don't know what happened? What fuck? Salsa. Here we go. Also, thank you for... Wait, did I miss something? No, never mind. Wrong thing. Here we go. I thought this was a card game or something. I don't know, maybe I'm confusing this with something else. Let's see, there's dice. I don't know, I think the characters look kind of interesting. It's definitely interesting. Yeah, the Die of Sauron. Damn, damn, that's one hell of a. That's like a mic drop moment right there for Minifis. Holy shit! Studio Ghibli art style, nice. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I like this. I like the music. Interesting. Oh, there's a demo. Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Maybe I'll add that. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen any like real gameplay though. I feel like I need to kind of see more, but I like what I'm seeing so far. This is definitely cool for an announcement trailer. I like this. This was memorable, right? Very cool. All right, here we go. Next we have Life Below, official announcement trailer. Don't miss the announcement trailer for Life Below, a simulation strategy city builder developed by Megapop. I like that name too. Players will shape growing coral reefs, repair ecosystems on the verge of collapse, and embody the ocean's final hope. Life Below is coming soon to PC on Steam. Let's check it out. What the hell? Interruptions! Oh crap, what the hell is going on? My mouse is like... Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on, let me pull it out of the... Let me see if I can get it to... Okay, I fixed it. I was like, what the hell is going on here? There we go. That was weird. It like, it looked like my mouse was like clicking a million times and I just didn't understand it. Here we go. Uh-oh. Pollution. Oh my god, is that a jellyfish or is that like a baby Cthulhu? Neither. Neither. It's just a weird alien thing. Oh my god, this makes me think of Power World for some reason. Like, I look at this creature and I'm like, you know, Killamari could have been this. Ooh. Oh, I think I've seen the teaser for this game. Or maybe, I don't know if it was a teaser or what. I feel like I've seen this game before. I could be wrong. That's super cute. I like this. I like this. I think this is an interesting thing. I can definitely see this game being kind of troublesome for people who are like afraid of being like underwater or deep below the water surface though. So I don't know what the technical term for that is, but that might not work for everyone, but it's interesting. It's a new Pal Raid boss. Yeah, right? Almost. New legendary Pokemon? It's an abomination. Wow. I don't know. I definitely like the idea of like little aliens coming in and cleaning up the ocean and it's kind of like, you know, restoring the balance of the ocean. You know, it's just such an interesting concept. I really like this. Super pretty. I like it. Next okay, last but not least, hopefully, we have Raiders of Black Veil. Join the rebellion against the evil cooperation or... Yeah, it's cooperation. Black Veil. Is it cooperation or should it be corporation? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm too jaded. Join the rebellion against the evil cooperation Black Veil. Here's your look at gameplay from Raiders of Black Veil in this trailer for the upcoming roguelite game for 1 to 3 players. Select your MOBA-like champion, collect RPG-style loot, and infiltrate Black Veil's massive factory. Wreak havoc and smuggle out loot to get insanely powerful. Raiders of Black Veil will be headed to PC on Steam in early access. Okay. Corpo? Well, there's no R. There's no R. That's why it threw me off, because it says C-O-O-P-E-R-A-T-I-O-N. So it's cooperation. Or cooperation. But it's not corporation. So I don't know. I'm confused. My brain just broke reading that word for some reason. Continuing. What the hell is going on? Oh, there we go. Like reloaded for some reason. You know, this definitely gives me like it's weird because the way it was described and the way it looks did not like translate the way I thought it would. This game looks more like a dungeon crawler than it does like a MOBA style kind of thing. Like, yeah, you pick a champion and this and that, but it's kind of weird. So it looks like you have a tank, a thief, and a rogue, and what's the other thing? A caster, maybe? I don't know. I wonder how many like characters you can choose from for a game like this. I kind of wonder. Yeah, cartoony Diablo vibe. I can see that. Similar name to V Rising 1.1. Invaders of Blackvale. Raiders of Blackvale versus Invaders of Oakvale. That's funny. Mimi Ghoul, is that you? Let's see. So Diablo 3, but less serious. It does give me those vibes. I think that's a fair like equivalent kind of. But like you choose a champion and I'm like, okay, so like how many do you choose from though? Like how many do you choose from? What are their skills? Like I feel like we've saw like for something that makes you choose a character, I feel like the trailer didn't really showcase the characters individually. Like I felt like it was just a bunch of gameplay, you know, like a bunch of team play, but no like real showing of what the specific characters' highlights of play look like, you know. So I don't know, kind of mixed feeling on this one. Not really sure. Not my style game, that's for sure, but nothing bad per se. I just don't know what to make of it, to be honest. PvP or only PvE? Well, it just says here, up to, let's see, game for 1 to 3 players, and it looks to be PvE, because you're dealing with the Black Veil peeps or whatever, so it makes me think that this is PvE, but with like a co-op element or something. Like that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Like you can play with 1 up to 3 people, which is kind of rare. You don't see a lot of games that just like specifically say up to 3. Like a lot of games it's like, okay, you can play duo, or like there's a lot of games that are either like you can play a lot of people or you can play a little bit of people, and you don't really see that like 3 people cap very often. So it just kind of made me raise an eyebrow a little bit because that seemed like very specific for some reason. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's a PvE game based on this stuff, but I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look it up. So just take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. 5-minute bathroom break, do my stretches and all that good stuff. And then when I come back, we're going to be playing some Rift of the NecroDancer. But before I do that, let me make sure that I didn't miss any... Okay, so I got a hydrate from Kachikochu. Oh boy, there goes my bottle. There's a hydrate from Kachikochu, thank you so much. I also got a stretch from You Read Your Cursed. And I got a headpat from Epic as Ever 8 minutes ago. Thank you so much. This is my delayed thank you. But yeah, I'll be right back in about 5 or so minutes, and then we'll just, you know, sit back, relax, and enjoy the music. I might try to beat Brave the Harvester today on hard. I'm gonna give it a shot, but if I'm too tired, I probably won't be able to do it, but we can try. And worst case scenario, we just do more remixes, because the remixes were kind of wild last time and I really enjoyed them. So yeah, I'll be right back, and yeah, just sit tight. All right, I am back. Back to win. Back to progress, to grow. Back to become one with the rift. Now if I could just find the cable to control my movements here, that'd be great. There we go. Back to despair, like you said. Alright, let's get right into it. Let me switch my thing here. Okay, there we go. I should be good now. Let me also adjust something real quick. There we go. Alright, let's go back to regulars. I'm gonna try and clear it. I'm gonna try and clear it with no warm-up. I've been practicing this track. Let me find it. I've been trying to clear this one. I'm gonna give it a try. So we're starting off very fast. So hopefully I don't, like, not get it. Hopefully. Wish me luck.
3, 2, 1, fight! Awesome! I'm on fire!
Damn. Damn.
Let's try
I should have warmed up. I should have warmed up. That was bad. You know what? Let's practice this one. I should have warmed up. That's what I get for trying to do it. Hold on. Let me bring it down to like 80%. Bring it down to 80. I'll try and practice a little bit.
In the zone.
Looking swole! Now that's 110%!
It's so much easier at 80%.
Like how we do it back home!
All right.
That's how it's done!
Damn it. I faked out there.
They might be monsters, but you're a beast!
Now we're talking.
Impressive!
Right on.
Yeah, so I think I don't know if I can clear this on normal speed. It's hard. It's hard. Like even just doing like a little bit, it's pretty intense. I don't know about that one, ma'am. Let's go back to remix. It was worth the laugh, I think. Oh, by the way, I cleared all the easy tracks. I cleared all the easy tracks, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Yeah, I cleared all the easies. I just didn't do the mediums. So I'm gonna start clearing some of these medium tracks and seeing what I can get. I'm gonna start through here. Let's try it.
Clear your mind.
Damn, I'm not built for this. Yeah, right?
You've got spies.
Damn it. That's kind of confusing.
I'm on fire.
I'm surprised I got that last piece.
Good. Right.
Damn it.
That's how it's done.
Damn it. That was just stupid. Stupidity on my part. Damn it.
Yes, yes.
I just brain farted there, straight up. Wow.
Skillfully done. On a roll. Excellent.
Interesting. That was a weird one. There was a lot of like stuff to trip you up there, but I think we did okay. I probably got a B. Yeah, I thought so.
Too shabby, you might say.
It felt like a B score on that one for sure. That's fair. All right, Count Funkula. Let's try it out.
What you can do. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Quite amazing.
Damn. Almost.
Most excellent. In the zone.
Damn it. I might actually fail this one.
Yes, yes.
Another performance like that, that's a fail.
Awesome. Quite amazing. You've got spark. Skillfully done.
Not bad. That was, I got a little nervous in the middle there, but I think we did okay. I probably got a B on this too, I think. Maybe. Oh, I got an A. Okay. Low A. I'll take it.
Quite amusing.
Solid. Let's try this one.
Let it unfold. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's how it's done. Excellent. Now we're talking.
Damn it. Oh, I had a almost perfect score before that. I mean, a full combo. Damn.
We've got spark.
Damn. She looks like a Slaneshi demon? Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what she is. I thought she was like an imp or something. I don't know.
Ah, so close. I can taste it. I'm watching.
Alright, wish me luck on this one.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Ooh.
In the zone. Right. That's how it's done. Quite amusing. I'm on fire. Yes, yes.
Damn it.
On a roll. Skillfully done. Most excellent.
I'll take it. That was solid. I think that was probably an A. Like maybe a high A. Let's see. Oh, what?
Yes.
A
Well
B?
done.
Damn. I thought I did better than that. Wow. Sad.
Focus your thoughts. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Awesome! Excellent!
Damn. That was an almost perfect beginning, too. Well, not perfect, but a solid one.
Right on! Most excellent.
Yeah, it probably was the toxic fumes. Damn. Yeah, it probably was the toxic fumes. If this was a competency exam, I'd be failing. Jeez. Damn.
In the zone. Skillfully done.
I think the second brain cell finally kicked in.
You've got spark.
Wow. What did Spidey say? Hold on. At least you got around the shoe tying test by wearing Velcro? You're not wrong. Wait, actually, I don't wear Velcro. I just slip them on.
What a delightful
Like slippers.
feeling.
Think of something inspirational, like a bunch of spiders crawling. Spidey, that's offensive. Ew. Let's see. Don't worry, I got a pair of lace ones just for you to put on and tie. Dear Lord. So far so good. Hope I don't jinx it. Yeah, right? I got an A for that. It's not terrible. I'll take it. Let me double check a couple things real quick before I continue. Let me do the redeems because I missed a bunch. Thank you for the head pat earlier, Akron. That was very kind of you. Thank you for the head pat, Catchy Kochu. Thank you for the hydrate, Epic as Sever. I see that you head pat me several times, May. Thank you for the stretch. You read your cursed. Okay. Thank you for the head pat, May. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the stretch as well. I got my fingies this time. Thank you for the hydrate. I will take another sip. Thank you for the head pat. What did you do? Thank you so much. Thank you for the head pat, Majin Droid Arinsu. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the head pat, Bad Shooter Fast Runner. Appreciate it. Thank you for the head pat, DBS Zeno. Thank you for the head pat, Elfie Buswood. I think I'm gonna go bald after all these head pats. Damn. Thank you for the head pat, Angel Degen. Thank you for the head pat, Aminiphis. Wow, that's a lot of head pats. Yep, I'm going bald. Like, fully bald. At this rate. Let's see. Agent Ferris voice. Do you know what I stand for? A failure! Oh my god, imagine. Let's see, I only read, I only read head pat you once. Oh yeah, I saw that you head pat me once, but it was all the same color for some reason, so like on my thing. Anyway, it looked like you head pat me 3 times, but you did not. I appreciate it though. Is the mohawk still there after all that? I hope so. I freaking hope so. Geek only has 1 color for redeems. You can change. Okay, so I only have that for redeems then. I know you can change the color. I'm pretty sure you can change the color. I don't know. I guess it threw me off. It threw me off, but thank you so much. It confused me for a moment. I was bombarded with head pats and I was like, ah! But that's okay. All right, next.
Is this the moment?
Come on, let's get an S.
3, 2, 1, let's rock! On a roll! That's how it's done. Now we're talking. Quite amusing. I'm on fire! Awesome! That's how it's done.
That's hard. Jeez. What a mess. I'm at 4 health, guys. Holy shit.
Skillfully done.
What a mess. That was awful. I probably got a C on that. Now I have 3 head pats. Thank you, May, for the furthering of my balding adventure, I guess.
That was worth waiting for.
I don't know how you were able to redeem 3 head pats. That's crazy. Thank you again and again and again. Damn. I feel like all the hair is slowly coming off my head at this point. There's no cooldowns for kick. They haven't added that yet. Oh no. Oh, mod privilege. You're right. I didn't consider that. Damn. Damn, there's a loophole. What have I done? All right, continue. All right, here we go. Let's try. Actually, why do I have it in intensity? I'm kind of curious to see what this looks like on medium. We'll see. This is hard on medium. Imagine like randomized. Like this is randomized. Wish me luck. Ooh, spicy.
In the zone. Yes, yes.
Wow. Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Now we're talking. Good.
Actually, it was a lot milder than I thought it would be.
Excellent. Right on.
What the? I didn't mean to do that.
You've got spark.
Holy crap.
Most excellent.
Holy crap. That was crazy. For like for medium difficulty on like a remixer, that's crazy.
You have promise.
Makes me feel like playing Guitar Hero. Yeah, I like this a lot. Should I chin scratcher doggo? Oh my god. You don't really do that much anyway, only for fun. That's fair. Actually, I should reorder these. Because usually I have them based on character. There we go. Let's try this one.
Eyes open.
We'll try Matriarch.
2, 1, go. Excellent. That's amusing. That's how it's done. I'm on fire! You've got spark! All right. Awesome! On a roll!
Oh my god. That's evil. That zombie switch, like direction switch, I haven't seen that in a very long time.
Fully done.
Crazy.
Now we're talking.
Damn.
Yes, yes! Good, good.
Oh my god. That was pretty intense. That was very intense, actually.
Not bad, but only perfection.
Alright, let me see. I'm gonna try one more time. Actually, yeah, let me try one more time to clear Brave the Harvester on hard. And if I don't clear it, well, that sucks. But I really feel like I can clear this. I just need to, like, really be ready.
3, 2, 1, come on! Right on!
it! Holy shit, I cleared it! Oh my god! Let's fucking go!
Just getting started.
Let's go! Wow, that's one hell of a, wow. I can't believe I cleared that. That's one hell of a way to end the stream, guys. That's insane. I have seen the impossible chart. I haven't tried it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. Thank you so much, the meme overlord 896. Thank you so much. Thank you for the headpad, Akron. I very much appreciated it. Thank you. Try illusional impossible. Yeah, right. That's the first clear I've ever gotten on the hard. Ever. And I got a B. I didn't get a C. I got a B. Let's go. You can definitely beat that one if you can beat that. You think so? That's really hard song on hard. I know. I know. You know what's funny? You know, Brave the Harvester is my favorite track, but honestly, like, I'm surprised I even got this far. Like, unbelievable. I cannot believe that just happened. I mean, wow. Like, god damn. I can't believe it. All right. Now that we finally cleared that and I've got that out of my system, thank you so much for all of that. Thank you, Akron. Well, actually, Akron, did I already accept your headpat? I don't remember if I accepted your headpat yet. Did I accept your headpat? Kitty Shello was Hootgrats. Thank you. It's a really hard song on hard. Yeah, I know. I mean, just the number of like, and the thing is, I'm playing this on controller too, so I'm like really like trying, man. I'm really okay. I already did. Thank you. You know what, Akron? Because you were honest, I'm gonna give you another headpat. There you go. You get the one-time mod privilege once a year. Thank you for the hydrates. Oh, you got the other headpat. Okay. Thank you so much, and thank you for the stretch. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any more stream streaks before I go, because I fucked up yesterday and totally missed one. Holy crap, we have the one, the only, Spidey Marv with a 125 stream streak. Please give him a round of applause. And because we've already reached past the 100 mark, you get an extra round of applause. I mean, this is incredible. I mean, 125 stream streak. I'd say that's even more impressive than me clearing this on hard. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I got outshone by Spidey here. That's okay though. Now you're in ad jail. Oh no. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Honestly, like, this was a pretty good stream. I liked, you know, the trailers you guys suggested this week. It was really interesting. We had a nice, you know, kind of variety of different games. I didn't die today, which was great. And I somehow cleared this. So yeah, let's go. That ain't a streak. That's all the streaks. Yeah, right. It's like all the streaks combined. It's insane. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be playing some Palia. So we're going to basically be doing some cozy gaming tomorrow, just chilling, relaxing, you know, vibing, all that good stuff. Basically, I'm going to be working toward my progression in the Elder Woods as per usual. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, look forward to that. Also, on Thursday, I believe Thursday this week. Let me double check. I think, actually, I'm pretty sure this week on Thursday, so not tomorrow, but the day after, the second video of the Enshrouded Let's Play comes out for everyone that day. But if you're already a member of the YouTube, you know, members only stuff or what, if you have a membership on YouTube, you already have access to that. So I have all the way up to episode 5 currently on YouTube, so you can go check that out if you're interested in that. As far as my weekly video goes, I'm thinking about doing something a little bit different. That video might come out either Friday or well, actually, yeah, that video might come out Friday, or it might come out on Saturday, depending on how quickly I finish the video. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different than usual. It is not a guide, okay? So the video is not a guide, but it is V-Rising related, so it'll be interesting to see what you guys think. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for everything, including the support. If you have Amazon Prime and you haven't used your monthly Prime sub, please feel free to use that on the channel. It helps a ton, okay? Welcome back, the meme overlord. I'm just wrapping up the stream. You didn't miss too much. I'm just wrapping things up. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, Sholo out.